Hi, you're watching HeavyWax, and today we're talking about female-fronted doom metal bands of 2017-2018. Released on vinyl, of course, because this is a channel about heavy music committed to vinyl. And the first record we're featuring today is a record by the band called Alms, and their first ever release, which is called Act 1. In fact, it's not been released yet. They put it out for pre-orders, and the release is expected somewhere way later this year, somewhere in October 2018. And right now it's still June. How did I got hold of this record? Well, that's an interesting story. First of all, I discovered another web shop where I shopped for vinyl just recently, and I was looking for other records, and I saw this cover, and I thought, wow, you know, when you see a cover like this, you immediately assume that this is the record to, look for. It can't be a shitty record under the cover this good, because it really is good. Look at it. And it also features a poster inside, which is the same art, but on a bigger size. You get it inside this sleeve. And you know what? The music delivers. The band Alms play the kind of chamber rock, chamber doom metal, female fronted. I don't mean to be sexist, but female vocals, especially in doom metal, they always add something extra to the music. I really do believe so. It may be subjective, it's just my own opinion. I don't mean to be sexist again, but I really do think that female vocals, if they are done properly, they really add something extra to the doom record. And this is one of those cases. As you can hear, the music here is very wide, from hard rock to doomy hard rock to Deep Purple infused, Hammond organ, and it's very varied. The melodies in these songs will stick to your memory, I guarantee you that. It stuck to mine. I woke up the other day remembering and singing one of these songs, and I'm not kidding. So I ordered a bunch of vinyls from HR High Roller Records web store. Here is the link. I recommend go pay them a visit. They have quite an interesting catalog of releases. They are quite fast. They respond to communication. They are based in Germany. HR Records is a great distribution label. So I ordered a bunch of vinyls from them, and this vinyl, I heard the song and I fell in love with it. I realized the music is as good as the cover promises. They do deliver. And I ordered the vinyl, especially when they say that they include a poster, and the vinyl itself is, look at it. It's beautiful merge between silver, grayish silver, and purple, and red, purple, apple. The flip side is also beautiful, kind of different merge. It's always a unique LP that you have. It's always a unique merge. There are no identical vinyls when you talk about the merge. They always happen differently. So when I found out that this album is for pre-orders, I put it in my basket. And then I see that I have a bunch of vinyls that are already released, and this vinyl, which is about to be released way later, like in the end of the year. And I think, whoops, usually a web shop delivers everything together as soon as the latest release in your basket is released. Only then they ship it to you. And I wrote to the label, I said, look, I just found out after I bought the vinyl that it's up for pre-orders. And will you send me the rest of my basket sooner, please? Because I'm not gonna wait for this one to come out to get my other bunch of vinyls. And they answer, you know what? This record has just yesterday come from the printing press. And the label or the record company, it is Shadow Kingdom Records, they never warned me that I cannot sell this vinyl he said, the director of HR Records web store. So he says, I'm gonna pack it right in and ship it to you. And guess what? In a week, I get this album, which is due to be released way later this year. And I was so happy about it. Now I can listen to it, and I listen to it quite regularly every second day. I'm really hooked onto this record, and so will you. I guarantee you that if you are into this kind of music. You hear this voice. It's very dreamy. It's crooning. It's wallowing. It is very musical and very suggestive. It's very emotional. There is no lyric sheet, unfortunately, inside or insert of any kind other than the poster. So I leave it up to you to listen to lyrics and get what they sing about if you are into reading lyrics. The cover features a very stylish kind of 70s post-hippie style doom rock, typical doom rock art with a red-haired, possibly female, holding a dead head, possibly male or whatever, I don't know. Probably it's a symbolic drama of sorts. You figure it out. What I know for sure is that this is a killer record. It's blasting. It sounds great on vinyl. It's been mastered magnificently. It does every bit of justice to the vinyl medium, and I recommend it immensely. Go buy them, this record, from either the band's Bandcamp website or HR Records web store. Go check them out. You will not regret it. Female-fronted doom rock or doom metal vein. Let me continue with a similar vinyl. It came out a little earlier. It came out last year in 2017. And it's by the band called King Woman. It is their second, I believe, album, which is called Created in the Image of Suffering. It features, as you can hear, a very similar but still very different kind of doom metal, doom rock. It also features dreamy and absolutely beautiful female vocals. And if you're wondering what is this beautiful voice, here it is. Here's the band and here's the lead singer, a lady whose voice you're hearing right now on the backdrop of their beautiful, beautiful, moody music. This band does feature a lyric sheet, and you can read what they are delivering in their lyrical department. Well, I would suggest it's mostly female-themed, kind of introspective lyrics that touch upon everything: the philosophy of relationship, the philosophy of human being, of human existence. You know, lyrics like, I wish somebody would have told me, because the past you can't get back, feels like somebody wore me. There's deliverance I lack. It's just 4 random lines out of this record by King Woman. As far as I know, they also have an earlier record also released by Relapse label. The album is still available, but I guess the version that I'm having, which is a splatter merge, very complex vinyl, it's a merge between gold and white, and it's also a reddish splatter. And on the flip side, it also looks very beautiful. Well, the colored versions of the vinyl are all sold out, and they have been sold out a year ago. I got a chance and I got the colored version, but the black vinyl versions are still there because Relapse, they always stack up properly. They're black vinyl, so if you are late to catch a colored version, go grab a black vinyl version. It sounds incredible. It's very dreamy, it's very elaborate and intricate and rich, and it's very, it has a lot of great melodies that will stick with you. It's a great record to have in your collection, so go buy it. Well, continuing on the female-fronted side of Doom, let me get to you with another 2018 release. This one is from the band called ARK. ARK are a band from the US. It's a duo, it's a power duo between two ladies. This time there are no men in this band. Here are the ladies. They are called Dana Schechter and Ashley Spungen. Here they are. This is the insert with a band photo and some short info about the record itself, where it was recorded, who produced it. There are many live recordings by this powerful duo, ARK. The album got released on Profound Lore Records. Here's the link, and I guess if you're lucky, if you're fast enough, you can still get a copy of this record. Maybe not the colored one, which I have, and the one that I have is solid, sky blue, very nice vinyl. It's not 180 gram, but it's rather thick. It's thick enough. It sounds incredible on vinyl. I cannot even tell you. It's hard to put in words. How great is this record on vinyl? Man, it's like Pink Floyd. I'm not exaggerating. They go into dreamy, droney terrain, and then they can rock out and then go dreamy again. There is some very deep vocal work here. There are very unconventional methods of musicianship that is used here. I recommend it to no end. It's a great record to have in your collection. And vinyl is supposed to bear this quality of record, because this record is prepared for vinyl. It really jumps out of your speakers. It's great to listen to on a night or in the evening on a great stereo system. It's gonna take you away. It's gonna take you on a journey you will not forget. It's very brooding, very dreamy, very high quality music. I completely recommend it. ARK, and the title of the album is Marrow Hymns. Marrow Hymns, well, to put it in other words, music from the bones. Alternatively, music that comes from your bones. The ladies share that the album was inspired by personal drama in their lives, things that they had to endure. I guess there's been some hard stuff that these two girls had to live through, as all of us sometimes. Yeah, but the talented people put their anguish, put their anxiety, and transform it through music into something beautiful. So I recommend you do too, or at least if you don't play music, you can listen. And to finish this review with another female-fronted and only female-featured duo. It's again a female duo. There are two ladies that comprise this band, and the band is called Ouroboros. Well, it's a doom record, but it's not a doom metal record. It's not metal per se. It's more of a chamber rock, or alternative chamber doom rock. It's very melancholic. It's rather acoustic. It's not heavy a lot. It's for those of you who like melancholic music. I bought it off of Season of Mist, I guess. What Graceless Dawn is the title of the album. It features rather beautiful artwork. It is a gatefold cover. There it is. A gatefold that includes lyrics. And the lyrics are very much on par with the music. It's brooding, very melancholic. I personally am not a big fan of this kind of music. It's way too melancholic for me, but for the sake of this episode of HeavyWax, since we're talking about female-fronted doom bands, I thought this one was worth a mention, because some of you might be into this kind of music. It's a double LP made of gold-colored vinyl, very solid, very heavy. And it takes 3 sides, and the 4th side is a kind of a etched, you know, there's a kind of a picture going on, but I don't think that this camera captures it. Well, it's an empty side, and this one has the recording. So it's a double LP from the band called Warm Ouroboros. It's for those who are into this kind of music, but I think if you are, then you're gonna like it. So that was all for this episode. We were talking about female-fronted doom rock or doom metal bands of 2017-2018. Stick around, and we're gonna be covering more heavy and beautifully heavy music that is committed to vinyl in the next episodes.